Hello everyone, welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name is Stratton, and for today's workout, we're gonna be hitting legs. So we're gonna be doing 3 different circuits today, and each circuit we're gonna be doing for 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds in between, and repeat each circuit 3 times. We're gonna be doing some isolated movements, some compound movements, a lot of good variety today. And you're gonna require that variety of dumbbells for the workout today. And as always, here's the ones I'm using, but keep in mind these are just reference and to lift within your own abilities. I'm also gonna be using a bench. However, if you don't have any of these, I'll show you modifications for that as well. All right, I'm gonna start you with a warm up, and we're gonna end with a cool down. Are you ready to hit some legs? I know I am. Let's do this one and move daily. All right, let's warm things up here. We're going to brace ourselves up against a wall and do some front and back leg swings. Good, I'm gonna bend my knee and do some hip rotations. All right, some front and back leg swings on the other leg. And open up the hips. Good, we're gonna go into some body weight squats. So feet shoulder width apart, and we're gonna do 10.
Lose control of myself, can find you anywhere, been trying for too long. I give up, I'm out of luck, been looking everywhere, it doesn't make sense, no. Cause I need you on the dance floor, 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's
All right, we're gonna do some torso rotations. All right, there are the first 3 exercises. Grab those dumbbells. Let's get going, shall we? Alrighty, starting us off, we're gonna be going into a Romanian deadlift. I will hold my 30s here. Feet closer than shoulder width. Core is tight, back is flat the whole way down. Lower that weight down by your shins, barely touching your shins all the way to the ground, and pop up. Feeling that good stretch in your hamstrings and pushing your butt out. We're gonna go into a reverse lunge, alternating reverse lunge. Coming up. Good. Set these down. I am going to go into my 20s for this reverse lunge. Where we've got all that weight on the front foot and we're driving through the heels on the way up. That back foot is just mainly there for support. We're gonna be going into a step up. After this, if you don't have a bench to do a step up on, feel free to do a front lunge, alternating front lunge. Good. All right, I'm gonna hold the same 20s. For the front lunge, we're gonna be doing 20 seconds a side. So for the step up, 20 seconds a side. So I'll be doing 20-second step ups on my right leg and then my left. The same will be for if you're doing front lunges. So we work, slowly lowering yourself, don't drop. That's half, let's switch legs. Good. All right, back to the top. Using the same weight for a stiff leg deadlift. Get ready. Good. All right, back to my same weight for the reverse lunge. Here we go.
Closer than it felt before. And yeah, I know that I always hurt your feelings. Yeah, I know that you'll never be forgiving me. And I just want you to know I didn't mean it. Baby, I just wanna be with you. I should be with you.
Good. Into the step up. Sticking with the same weight. Starting to sweat. Get ready. Remember, we're not alternating one side at a time, we're switching halfway.
It all again. There is so much that I would change about the way I treated you. I don't deserve a second chance.
Try not to use that back leg to lift off. Put all the weight in your front foot and switch legs. Good. Back to the top for round 3. That's stiff leg deadlift. Got holding the same weight. Get ready. Good work. Reverse lunge. Coming up.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please
And work.
I felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now.
All right, step ups to finish off the circuit.
This is who I am now.
Get ready.
They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue, 'cause this is me when I cut out
That's half. Let's switch legs.
everything I suppressed to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all.
Good. Alrighty, put those weights away. Grab a drink of water, take a breather. Grab the next set of dumbbells, there's the next few exercises. Join me on back. Alrighty. Starting off the second circuit, we're gonna be doing a sumo squat. I'll hold my 20-pound dumbbell. Our feet are gonna be very wide. I like to point my toes forward or outwards. You can do the same. Weight in between you, in between your legs. Drop it low as you can go. Really feel the stretch in your glutes and squeeze at the top.
Let them talk, but I am following nobody else. How can
We're gonna go into a single leg glute thrust coming up. We'll swap halfway each leg after 20 seconds. I'll use the back of my bench. I'll use my bench for them. However, if you don't have a bench, you can just use the ground.
me? But now I am perfectly free to be me.
Good. All right, so that single leg glute thrust on the back of my bench. I'm not gonna do weight with these. All right, one foot in the air, dip down and squeeze at the top. That's half, let's switch legs.
Along you see bright as lightning. Already memories, now I just don't really care what you feel, what you feel.
We're gonna go into a front lunge. Coming up,
Want me thinking it was just a phase, like ooh.
good. Alrighty, front lunge. We're gonna follow that same pattern of one leg for 20 seconds and swap halfway. I'll hold my 20-pound dumbbells.
Party in my head, yeah.
And work. All that weight on your front foot. You're pushing off through your heels. Remember, just the one leg. In about 10 seconds here, we'll switch. That's good, so that's half, let's switch. All right, round 2. Back to the top with the sumo squat, holding the same weight.
Don't really care what you think, what you think, what you think.
Feet wide, back flat, core tight. Drop it low. Awesome job. Going into that single leg glute thrust. To make it more difficult, you can add a weight to your pelvis. This, for me, is hard enough. Get ready. That's half, let's switch legs. Awesome. All right, going into the alternating front lunge. Holding my 20-pound dumbbells. Get ready. And work. Remember, one leg and then we swap halfway. That's half, let's switch legs. Good work. Into the sumo squat for round 3. Got my 20-pound dumbbell still. Here we go. Awesome. Back to the bench or the ground for the single leg glute thrust. Get ready. Squeeze at the top. And that's half, let's switch legs. Good. Into the front lunge to finish off the circuit. Got my 20s. Get ready. And work. That's half, let's switch legs. Awesome. Alrighty, that is it for the second circuit. Grab a drink of water, take a little breather. Put away those dumbbells, and there are your next 3 exercises. Join me back. All right, starting us off for our last circuit, we're gonna be going into a goblet squat. I will hold a 30-pound dumbbell. Feet shoulder width apart. Dumbbell in front of us in a goblet hold. Drop it down low as you can go. Almost put your elbows in between your knees and drive up through your heels. Pause for a brief second at the bottom and up. Good. If you want to hit more quads on this movement, you can elevate your heels by standing on the edge of a plate or something that's about an inch. Just placing your back of your heels on top. We're gonna go into a calf raise. Coming up after this, I will stand on my hex dumbbells for that. But if you don't have hex dumbbells to stand on, you can use the floor. Good. All right, I'm gonna drop these dumbbells to the ground. And stand on the edge of them. Starting off in the stretch position. We work. Going all the way up, squeezing at the top. Feel that good stretch on the way down. We're gonna go into a kickstand deadlift after this. Awesome. All right, kickstand deadlift. I will hold my 20s. I'll call halfway, then we'll switch. Front foot in front of, or your foot in front, put all your weight on top. And have that back foot just on the tippy tops of your feet in a kickstand position. It's just there to support you. All the weight's on the front foot. Going down, feeling that stretch in your hamstring, driving up. Good, and let's switch legs. Keeping that back flat, that core tight. Good work. All right, round 2. Into the goblet squat. I'm gonna hold the same weight. Get ready. And work, drive. Good. All right, back into that calf raise.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body also close. No, I
Get ready. Work.
oh, I say you who's on me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
All right, going into that kickstand deadlift. Got the same weight. I am sweating. Woo. Here we go. Get ready.
Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name
That's half. Let's switch legs.
your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag. That's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag. It's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
All right, third and final round, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the top with the goblet squat. Whew. Back to my 30. And work.
Girl, you should wear a name tag.
All right, into the calves for our calf raise. Get ready. All right, kickstand deadlift to finish this off. Doing good, everyone. Push, push. Last exercise. Come on now. Work. That's half. Let's switch sides. About 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1 and done. And you have moved daily. Whew. In your leg workout. Are you sweating? I'm sweating. Sweating a lot. All right, join me for a stretch if you can. All right, let's stretch things out here. I'm going to grab the back of my ankle for front of my foot. There we go. Stretch out my quad, leaning forward to get a deeper stretch. And I'm gonna switch legs. Good, I'm gonna utilize my bench and stretch out my hamstring. Try and grab the bottom of my foot, even though I am incredibly unflexible. Good, and I'm gonna switch legs. All right, and that is it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next workout.